31,500 employees, out of which 18,500 people are working in R&D. You may note that this is the largest R&D center of Bosch outside Germany. Total Bosch India has 18 manufacturing locations. 57% of the Bosch India turnover is contributed from Bosch Ltd. And we have in Bosch Ltd 9,700 employees, which means 1/3 of the workforce of total Bosch in India. And Bosch Ltd also has 8 manufacturing locations. Regarding the economic overview, we continue to remain cautiously optimistic about the current financial year. Of course, we continuously do course corrections based on needs of the economy. We see a progressive government which is focused on reforms. We have seen reducing interest rates, and our expectations is to have a normal monsoon. Also, we have seen an improvement on the liquidity after the remonetization, and these are the reasons which substantiates our view for the current outlook. These factors we see will improve and have also helped improve the market sentiment, and more importantly now, the yet to roll out but expected on anticipated on 1st of July, the GST or the goods and service tax, the smart cities approach, we trust and believe will contribute both in the automotive sector and the non-automotive sector growth. The past few years, we've seen a subdued approach and growth in the automotive market. The overall automotive market grew at a CAGR of only 1% between the period 2012 and 2016. However, during the period 2016 to 2024, the market is expected to grow with a CAGR of 5%. Now, this is a big assumption, and we trust and believe that this 5% will happen. HCV reached a peak of 377,000 in the year 2011. Market expected to reach the 2011 numbers this year only. The LCV or light commercial vehicles reached a peak of 5,36,000 in 2012, and this peak is yet to be reached. Tractors peaked in 2013 with 6,90,000, and the market may reach 6,50,000 this year. So yet to reach the peak of 2013. Now about the Bosch Limited key results. This gives you a brief snapshot of the key results. The net sales and income from operations for the period April 2016 to March 2017, this is the 12 months, stood at 1,09,834 million INR or 10,983 crores. Whereas for the fiscal year 15-16, it was 1,02,121 million INR or 10,212 crores. The total income for April 16 to March 17 stood at 1,18,600 million, whereas the same was for the previous year at 1,10,455 million. PBT and PAT for April 16 to March 17 stood at 20,944 million INR and 20,824 million INR respectively. The results for the current period, financial year April 16 to March 17, is compared with the corresponding same period for the previous year. The gross sales increased by 7.4% over the previous 12 months period. However, the export sales reduced by 5.4% for the same period. Income from operations increased by 17.2% over the previous period. Here, the other operating income has increased by 12.8%, mainly due to higher rental incomes. As you can see on the right side, we have given our new buildings to our sister company, as also from SG, and which has been offset with the write back of provisions. Other income increased by 16.7%, mainly due to profit on sale of marketable securities. and interest income net declined by 10.1% due to lower interest rate and lower investment amount on deposit accounts. The overall total income witnessed an increase of 7.4% over the previous year. Material cost as a percent of gross sales and income from operations has decreased from 48.7% to 48.3%. The overall personnel cost has increased by 397 million, 3% over the previous year, inflation offset with productivity improvements. Other expenses increased by 17.6%, or in absolute terms by 2,727 million INR. Depreciation increase has been due to higher additions in plant and machinery in the current year, including for R&D assets. PBT increased by 0.6% over the previous year due to higher sales and lower cost as a percentage of sales. And PAT decreased by 4.5% over the previous year due to recognition of deferred tax asset on long-term capital loss. Profit after tax from discontinuing operations.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/etnow.